All right, Snap Riches rock stars. Nathan Jurwitz here. First off, I just want to make sure that you guys can actually hear me. So if you could type in the toolbar, which should be on the right side of your screen, that yes, you can hear me, and yes, you can hear. You could see a PowerPoint slide that says Snap Riches: How to Get Paid for Making 10-second videos and Build a Huge Following all at the same time by Nathan Jurwitz and Trent Silver. You guys can all see that. Type in yes, I can see that. Okay, we got. Looks like we got Joey, Gregory, Ethan, Ishmael. Okay, you guys. I'm glad that you guys can actually hear me. Wow, we're like jam packed. Make sure that when you guys are on the call, you don't leave the call because we have maxed out at 1,000. It's actually 1,001 attendees, including me. So make sure that you don't leave the call because if you leave the call, you're probably not going to get back in. This is going to be about a 90-minute train. Plus, we're going to have questions at the end. This is the actually first time we've ever done this live. This is live, by the way, just so you know. So I don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but we're definitely going to learn a lot. Nathan Jurwitz, joined by my partner Trent Silver, a.k.a. Quicksilver. How you doing, Trent?
Hey, Nate.
What's going on? Also, we've got our tech guy that is kind of our behind-the-scenes Snap Riches guys. If you guys follow him on Snapchat, you probably already know who he is. And his name is Jay. Jay, how's it going? Say hi to people.
It's going good, Nate.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm really, really excited about today's call because it's going to be some fun and exciting stuff. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. First of all, I just want to make sure you guys understand that this could be your reality. A lot of people are asking us, is this get rich quick? No, it's not get rich quick. This is a real business. So whether you have a business or whether you want to start a business, this could be your reality. Just in the past week, these are screenshots of actual real earnings from an affiliate account that we just started a month ago. $144.35 in a day, $276.45 in a day, $645.05 in a day. You know, it doesn't always end up the same. It just depends. You have good days and bad days. $253.27 on day 4, $222.09, $548.05. Then on day 7, $776 in profit as a result of the exact same strategies that we're going to be showing you how you can do on this live webinar. Okay, that's just so you know, that's $2,865.26 in just a week. And although we've been marketers for a while, this is with a Snapchat account that we just started right at about a month ago, right, Jay?
Yeah, the 22nd.
Right. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand as to what your expectations could realistically be, and also keep in mind that as your following gets bigger, these numbers just continue to go up. Okay, so just so we're made real clear, I want to make real clear who this is actually for. This is if you're a business owner, you're trying to find a fresh source to get new customers for as cheap as humanly possible. This is definitely for you. If you're an artist, musician, entrepreneur, blogger, thought leader, author, or speaker, and you want to build a huge following of people as cheap as humanly possible, then this is definitely for you. If you simply just want to get famous, maybe you're not interested in any of that. You just want to be popular. Hey, I get it. Chicks dig famous guys. This is for you. And if you don't already have a business and you're simply just looking for a way to make some extra money very, very quickly, then keep watching because you guys are about to do some learning on how it's actually done. This internet marketing, this like mystery of can I really do this? Are there guys out there that really make money online? Can that be me? We're going to answer all those questions, right, Trent?
Right, Nate.
Exactly. Thanks. I'm glad that you see it my way. So here's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover how we discovered and figured out how to monetize Snapchat and why it's probably the single biggest opportunity on the internet and in business right now. We're going to break down the 6-step Snap Riches process to making money on Snapchat. And this is going to be a crash course. Obviously, the full version is going to be in the paid version of the Snap Riches course, but we're going to be blowing through a lot of hot content very, very quickly so you understand where there's the money actually coming from. Where are the customers coming from? How does this work? Do I have to be technical? All those questions are going to be answers. We're going to tell you more about what the Snap Riches Joint Venture Partner Program is and how that works. And, of course, we're going to introduce you to the Snap Riches system at the end of the call. Keep in mind also that we're getting a lot of questions right now, and it's going to be totally distracting as I'm going through all these slides if I'm able to stop and have to answer the question when there's other people on the call. So just keep in mind that most of your questions are probably going to be answered if you actually listen to the presentation, but we are going to be taking some live calls at the end. So hold your questions to the end. If you've already typed some in, that's totally cool. We may end up reading those out loud at the end of the call. So just take a seat, grab a pen and paper, shut your door, stop smoking so much weed, okay? put the kids to bed. Okay, I need you to stop making, a lot of you guys are ADD. If you're on Snapchat already, you've probably been diagnosed by like 4 different doctors about how ADD you actually are. I'm going to need you to stop making excuses and give me 90 minutes of your time. You're going to have to learn how this actually works, okay? A little bit about me. My name is Nathan Jurwitz. I'm a full-time internet marketer. I'm a real estate investor, motivational speaker, and political activist. In the past, I know this has nothing, this is not a real estate webinar, by the way. I'm just kind of giving you my credentials. I flipped over 150 houses. I've been in real estate for about 10 years now. And then what happened is I got into information marketing and I started to hold seminars teaching people how to flip houses. So I started a website called shortsalesriches.com, and I've either sold products or consulted in the real estate, internet marketing, personal growth, fitness, and homeschooling niche since 2009. And I've sold over $10 million worth of products and services on the internet. I was also homeschooled and never went to college. But real briefly, real quick, so you can understand how I actually got here today. Like I said before, I got into real estate in 2006. I started a website called shortsalesriches.com in 2009, teaching people how to make money in real estate. And that very first full year, I sold over $5 million for a how-to course called the Short Sales Riches System. This is a home study course that taught people how to flip 5 to 10 houses per month. We sold it for $297. And I have students all over the country that now run their full-time real estate businesses, some of them now millionaires as a direct result of the training program that they got from me. So guys, just so you know, when it comes to reaching the right people and teaching them how to do stuff that actually works, I've been around the block. I've been doing this for a while now. At that same time, back in 2009, I was considered one of the largest short sale educators in the world. Okay. Here's a picture of a seminar that I spoke at back in 2010. I've spoken all over the country. I've consulted for other internet marketers all over the world across multiple different markets. And what happens is when you get in that world of teaching people how to do stuff and have any kind of success, I noticed that there was one significant difference between the people that bought courses and used the information like similar to the information that we're about to teach you about on this webinar versus the people that don't do anything and refer to stuff like this as just like scams or anything like that. Like I noticed there was a significant difference. So at that time, this was back in February of 2013, after, kind of doing it all, I set out to write a book that broke down what is the difference between the people that go out there and make it happen and the people that don't. I wanted to write a book about it and make it a New York Times bestseller. Here's one thing that you guys really need to understand, and this is going to be something that you can use in your internet marketing business. You can use in real estate. You can use in if you ever wanted to get into an MLM, although this is not an MLM, it's fine. If you ever want to get a high-paying job, there was just something that I noticed, and it wasn't necessarily how hard you worked. It wasn't how smart you were. It wasn't how educated you were. It wasn't about what shiny object you bought on the internet, okay? As much as I'd love to say that that's what it's about, it was about being able to successfully infiltrate the good old boys club and get in with the right people. So an example, so back in my day, real estate, the people that know the most about real estate, they don't make any money. It's the people that get in and partner with the real estate agents, investors in their area. They're the ones that make all the money. And what I realized is that there are 7 different things that most people aren't even aware of that are keeping you out of this club. So real quick on this slide right here, I'm going to explain to you what those 7 things are, and we're going to talk about how you can drastically increase 2 of them on this training call. But the 7 things are third-party endorsement, frame control. Now, frame control is an adjustment that you make in your language patterns when you're communicating, and stuff like that is handy when you're on Snapchat. Likability, your appearance, your credibility, your popularity, and your ability to tell good stories. Storytelling. So I had set out to write a book that basically broke down what these 7 things are. And on this call, we're going to teach you guys how to drastically increase your popularity, which certainly makes it easier for you to get ahead in life, to get that high-paying job, to sell that business, to sell products of that business, or just make it as an affiliate marketer, just generate some cash on Snapchat, okay? We're going to explain you how to do that, and I'd set out to write a book that explained what these 7 things are. But what happened is when I did this, and this was back in February 2013, is everything went wrong. My parents got divorced. My business completely had dried up. Lost all my money and went into a ton of debt as a result of bad spending habits, a few investments gone bad, and no more money coming in. I got my heart broken. And I was diagnosed, believe it or not, and, most people won't admit this, but I just don't care, so I'm going to tell you guys right now. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I had several severe manic episodes. And this was back in 2013. I was hospitalized in 4 different psychiatric mental hospitals in November 2013, December 2013, January 2014, and February 2014. And I'm like the type of person that doesn't just like give up easy. I'm used to accomplishing big things, making a lot of money. And I saw 9 different psychiatrists. I read over 200 books on the subject of bipolar. I had my brain scanned and I changed my diet. And I'm glad to tell you guys right now that I am no longer have any more bipolar symptoms, and I'm no longer on any medication. It's hard to believe that I'm not crazy or bipolar. I know that's hard to believe. It's true, right, Trent?
Right.
Right, exactly.
You've cured yourself.
I've totally cured myself. I'm no longer bipolar. I'm no longer crazy. Although telling this story on a webinar in front of 1,000 people, people might think it's crazy, right, Trent? They might actually think that. But we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna see what happens. Okay. Now, how I actually beat bipolar is another story for another day. And if you're following me, you're already subscribed to our email list. You'll learn more about me. You're gonna learn more about Trent. You're gonna learn more about my business partner Jay. But that's another story for another day. I know you guys came here to learn about Snapchat. So what I did is I set out is I wanted to start a blog that gained influence because I wanted to build this blog up and I wanted to write a book. So I started a blog called MotivatedMisfitsOnly.com. I launched that back in September of 2015 to tell my story, documenting myself getting back into real estate with no money and no credit. I immediately closed a real estate deal within the first month of launching the site, and I made $6,000 from a deal that I got online. I've since then built up more advanced real estate sales funnels to get leads for actually real estate deals. So for those of you not familiar with real estate, how it works, basically you go out, you find cheap distressed houses, you put them under contract, and then you rehab and fix those houses up, or you just sell the contract to another end buyer. And if you do it with the right timing, you can do that with no money and no credit. Okay? So I started a blog, I did all the marketing strategies I did, but remember, I've been out of work, really out of the limelight, out of internet marketing world for the past 2 years. So what I found is I just had one problem. Everything has absolutely changed. Getting people to view your website and building a large following on the internet has gotten more expensive and more difficult. Facebook and Google have both changed their algorithm since the good old days, and people with big followings are getting stingier with how much they will sell you their traffic for. This essentially puts the little guy that wants to get a big following online and make it on the internet completely out of business. So I had to find a way, okay, well, everything's changed. What's changed? Why has it changed? And what can we do to keep up with the times? And everything changed when I met this guy on the left, Trent Silver, who you can actually hear right now. Trent, say hi to the people at home.
Hey, guys. Thanks for following.
That was easy.
See how easy that was? So I just met Trent. I was at Starbucks, and I had heard legends of him from other internet marketers. This was the kind of guy that knew about traffic. I honestly, when it comes to getting online traffic, and that's another word for following or online leads, basically customers that are going to follow you on the internet and potentially give you money. Okay, I was an expert in writing sales copy and building joint venture partnerships, but as far as getting actual organic traffic from either Google or Facebook or social media, I knew nothing about. So when I met Trent, he showed me all the cool stuff he was working on, and he introduced me to Snapchat. So I want you guys to meet Trent Silver. Trent is a freaking badass, okay? He's had over 8 years of marketing experience, and his firm, Silver Visibility, has been named a top 10 PR firm and top 10 political PR firm by the prestigious third-party rating firm TopPRFirms.com. For the past 5 years, Trent has worked in digital marketing and public relations as a corporate consultant and business owner. Notable clients include MoneyMutual.com, Selling Source, which is a $500 million company, by the way, ArmorGames.com, Simon & Schuster, that's a big book publisher, by the way, ScienceFiction.com, Victor Gonzalez Jr., the first ever Caribbean to race in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, and Gloza Green, and many, many more. Right, Trent?
Right, Nate.
and he's humble about it too. Trent built a consumer-facing property called GSTOffers.com that was acquired in 2013 by Gulf States Toyota, the world's second largest franchise distributor of Toyota vehicles with a market cap of $3.3 billion. Trent was also instrumental in propelling the viral sensation internet smash hit Icy Tower game to 11 million downloads. I actually remember that game. That game was badass.
It was my favorite game in middle school. So when I got them as a client 10 years later, it was very special.
That's awesome. Trent's been featured in Forbes, TMZ, Huffington Post, Katie Couric's show, ABC Television Network, The Wall Street Journal, NASCAR, Bloomberg, as well as the case studies and numerous scholarly articles and textbooks, including the international bestseller, The New Rules of Marketing and PR, 5th edition. And just so you know, that book, tell us about that book. They actually make people, college students, read this stuff.
It's required reading in pretty much every business school.
Now, you've also been featured on eBaum's World. Is that correct? Recently, eBaum's World?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. He's been featured on eBaum's World. So in addition to the Forbes and TMZ, if that didn't impress you, then I know eBaum's World is going to like
the 100-foot chip shot.
Right, the 100-foot chip shot of him making a 100-foot chip shot from the side. He's also a scratch golfer. Trent, and this is honest, I actually wrote this about Trent because no one can explain this better than me because I've known him for so long and I know him so well. Trent is most widely known for generating international press surrounding his offers to A-list celebrities in order to raise money for charity and to raise marketing awareness for himself, his clients, and his products. Most know Trent from his highly publicized offers to helping Lindsay Lohan with her financial problems, Charlie Sheen with his addiction problems, and many politicians and world leaders. As a modern-day Robin Hood, Trent works his marketing and media magic to borrow publicities from celebrities, allow clients to make a profit, and give to the people who really need the money through charities. Trent doesn't believe in stealing. He believes in a different formula, newsjacking, which is borrowing from celebrity publicity and therefore helping people in need. His number one specialty is making people or businesses famous. And we're going to talk about how you guys can do that on this call. Like myself, Trent also dropped out of college 6 months ago into realizing that all of the business and marketing information taught in school is mostly completely outdated. Right, Trent?
Right.
I'm glad you just see it my way. Okay. So he was the one that introduced me to Snapchat. So Trent, why don't you kind of walk everyone through this slide and talk to me about Snapchat?
Well, Nate, Snapchat is obviously the hottest social media platform right now, 200 million users. It's grown at the exact same rate as Facebook, so at this stage they were pretty much exactly the same. The concept is very simple. You just make 10-second videos or screenshots with your smartphone and build a following of people that actually want to watch them and follow your stuff every day, become loyal fans of your tribe.
Right. So, where is it? Where's it, California? What is the place where all the social media companies are?
Silicon Valley.
In Silicon Valley, everyone's like, oh, we got a new tech startup. Oh, we got the new thing. And most of the ideas that these nerds come up with totally suck, all right? But Snapchat is one of the ones that ascended. Snapchat is the next YouTube, the next Twitter, the next Facebook, the next Instagram, okay? It's in a league of its own. And the people are way more engaged because most people that go on Snapchat, they're observers. They're not entertainers. They're not people making the video. So if you can position yourself to be one of those people, you have an unfair advantage that no one else will have simply. Right now, most people with big Snapchat followings don't even realize what they have. And we're going to talk about why this is so important a little bit later on in this call. Because we're able to exploit a loophole to where you're able to buy traffic from these people very, very, very quickly. You can literally hack your way to becoming famous and successful. Literally. I mean, this is not BS. Okay? You're on the ground floor of this internet marketing opportunity to exploit. It took Snapchat 5 years to get it to where it is now. It really wasn't on anyone's radar the first couple of years. Okay? But now it's really gone viral and it's really taking off. So you ever hear those companies, like specifically like guys that are always like thinking about getting involved in like MLMs or network marketing companies, are like, oh yeah, you only make money if you get there at the beginning, okay? Well, this is an example of what that could be like for you because you're literally on the ground floor of this internet marketing opportunity that we're going to show you how to exploit. Trent is also an online media mogul. So Trent, why don't you just show, I know we talked about it briefly in your bio, just talk about like a couple of projects that you've done. So here's like something you did with Lindsay Lohan. Can you explain what this was?
Right. So I started a business called cashforpurses.com. And what we did was several years ago, we saw Lindsay Lohan owed the IRS and her attorney $250,000. So it was also rumored at the same time that she had $250,000 worth of high-end purses and a $10,000 pink ostrich bag. So we made an offer to Lindsay Lohan to bail her out of debt, buy all $250,000 worth of her bags, make her the spokesmodel of our company, give half the proceeds to charity, and this celebrity offer we made, this newsjack, became international news. It was in major publications in Brazil, in Europe, in the Netherlands. It was in the Huffington Post, obviously. It was the trending celebrity news story of the week. We got on ABC Television Network, which is the same channel as Shark Tank. We got on the Katie Couric Show. We got in 1 million copies of Essence magazine, and that resulted in 8,000 orders for women that wanted to sell their bags to us too in about 6 weeks. Since then, that particular story has been cited in scholarly articles in universities. Tony Robbins and a partner of his, David Scott, talk about it at their seminars. So that was really our first newsjacking campaign.
And if you look at the bottom right of their page, it says "Add us on Snapchat." So that's
That should tell you something.
and that's Huffington Post. It's telling you something for sure. So this is just an example of newsjacking. We don't actually care if Lindsay Lohan accepts your offer to be your spokesperson. You're just trying to get publicity and free customers.
Right.
Exactly. Okay. So what's this? A TMZ. Anthony Weiner proper penis etiquette. That sounds appropriate.
Right. So this was actually a Snapchat story. This is when Snapchat was becoming popular. This was 3 years ago. If you read the article, one of the things we actually recommended to this congressman that sent improper pictures to girls when he was running for mayor ran into a lot of trouble. So as a marketing firm and crisis management company, we offered to help him. One of the lessons we gave him was to use Snapchat, so that way he could, continue carrying on sending these inappropriate pictures, but at least they would disappear in 6 seconds,
Right.
and then he wouldn't get caught. So TMZ featured this story on their homepage over the weekend, so it got about 10 million viewers, and this is what propelled our PR firm to become top 10.
And since I heard this story, now every time me and Trent are sitting at Starbucks in the morning coming up with evil schemes, we always start with the end goal in mind. Is if we pull this marketing stunt to sell whatever type of product we're trying to sell, how can we get it on TMZ? That's the goal, right, Trent?
The end goal in all our marketing campaigns is how will this make sense to get featured on TMZ?
TMZ, exactly. Okay. And here we go. It says Trent Sofer right there at the bottom of the page. Also, you've been on Forbes, so that's not like such a douchebag site, okay? It's like a professional site with like professionals like Forbes, so they know about you too. Talk about this.
Yeah, so Forbes magazine asked me to comment on the A-Rod scandal when he was caught taking steroids, and they quoted me giving him a dose of PR advice and how he could, revolutionize his career and bounce back.
Right. But even with all these things you've done to get mainstream media, because the type of marketing I've done has been in niche markets like real estate. That's not something that ends up on a mainstream site typically. But even with all that, this is still, and Trent have talked about this, is nothing compared to the opportunity that we now have with Snapchat. Would you agree, Trent?
Well, put it this way. Rather than be featured in Forbes, TMZ, and the Huffington Post, and those are credentials that I use, I'll use for the rest of my life. I'd rather be featured in Forbes and have a college degree because I can land any client and I have instant credibility. I would rather have a giant following on Snapchat that I can just monetize over and over again and have influence over every day.
And here's the other thing.
Fortunately, I have both.
Right. Here's the other thing, is to get on like Forbes and TMZ and Huffington Post, you've got to like go out there and pay your dues and like build network connections with reporters and stuff to actually make that kind of stuff happen, which, to be honest, the average Joe is probably not going to do. With the strategies that we're going to talk to you about on Snapchat, none of that matters. It's totally leveled the playing field, right?
Right, but I must add that I think some of our students, the ones that really ascend to the top and become mavens on Snapchat and become, Snapchat experts, I foresee at some point, if they market themselves right, they could actually use Snapchat as a platform to get themselves featured in something like Forbes too.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I'm sure that'll eventually happen as the Snap Riches movement, the Snap Riches Rockstar movement, continues to grow. We're going to basically get into the 6 steps of the Snap Riches system, how it actually works. So I'm going to turn everything over to Jay. He's our tech guy. Jay, say hi to the people at home.
Hi guys, how you doing?
And he's basically going to give you guys a real quick crash course of what you need to do to make money on Snapchat. So Jay, take it away.
Sure thing, Nate.
That was easy.
So, guys, basically the Snap Riches course teaches you step by step how to start, set up, and monetize Snapchat. Several of you guys are already on Snapchat, so you won't need to necessarily know how to sign up. But there's a lot of people that have never been on Snapchat, so we actually walk you through every single step. We tell you about what you should actually do, why you should do it. Verifying your number and email addresses allows you never to be hacked. Snapchat will send you text notifications if anybody ever tries to log in on your behalf. So we go through everything in very much in detail. Basically your username and what you're going to be branding yourself behind with Snapchat is really the most important thing. So I want to take a second and talk about that because you can't change it once you actually make it. So you want to take some time and think about what your username is. A lot of times I like to match it up with whatever my other social media profiles is. That way there's consistency.
So an example of this would be we've got the Snap Riches Snapchat account, but I have a personal account that I just started called Cannabis for Jesus because I'm a political activist for medical marijuana, and I want to use that account for that and also build a following to sell my book to. Because basically I have this Facebook group called Christians for Cannabis, and I'm getting the Christians on board with medical marijuana. So it's like a political thing. So that's why we call the account Cannabis for Jesus. So you got to be more calculated when you're deciding what your name's going to be, depending on what your end goal of what you want to actually accomplish. If you're not really sure, then just make your name a brand, kind of like Gary Vaynerchuk. You guys follow Gary Vaynerchuk? He's just branded under his name. Trent Silver, another example, he's branded everything underneath his name.
Another thing too, guys, is once we realized that these Snapchat accounts make money, we went and made some for hot girls, some for quotes, some for puppies, some for babies. There's all kind of different niche sites you can do, and we go over a lot of these examples and details in our course. But basically they're all theme pages, and they all sell products related to whatever the page is. They all sell Snap Riches, obviously, because of the Snapchat product, but they also feature other products and services as well. Snapchat's going to make you verify everything. Of course, you're not a robot. And one of the things I wanted to take a second to talk about is adding friends. So with Snapchat, as soon as you log in, you can literally go into your contacts and you can start adding your friends. Well, if you did nothing more than just sign up for Snap Riches and send messages to your contacts, you're going to make money. You're going to make all the money back you spent plus make more money. So that's why this is such a very unique offer, because people are trying to make money off their cell phone. Nobody's really figured it out. Snapchat's a great way to drive traffic. A lot of people are using Snapchat and follow Snapchat more closely than anything else. So, basically Snapchat's going to ask you to share your contacts. You want to do that. You want to add the contacts in your phone, and then your page is going to look something like this. Just to give you a quick overview of what these mean, the top little lightning bolt in the top left is whether you want the flash on and off. The ghost in the middle that's where your settings are. We'll go over those more in a second. The little smiley face box, that's if you want to turn the camera around. See how it says press and hold your face to use lenses? Well, lenses are basically Snapchat's way of putting facial recognition, funny faces, funny things where if you open your mouth, something happens, or if you raise your eyebrows, all these different funny things, which really puts Snapchat and Snapchat videos aside from everything else. So a lot of people can do some really fun and creative stuff that keeps people entertained, and that's why people watch Snapchat so much, because it's really engaging. So anyways, once you hit the button in the middle, the little ghost, it'll pull up your main page. And I want to take a second to explain what all this stuff is. Top on the left is like a support questions where it takes you right to support and helps you figure out how to use Snapchat if you're new to it. In the middle, there's the trophy room. That's just basically all kind of different. They don't really tell you what they are, but as you unlock the different trophies, they come together. I've never really spent too much time in there. The thing on the right is the settings, which one of the most important things you're going to do when you're trying to promote with Snapchat is you want to make sure your settings are turned on so everyone can see. In the middle here, the yellow thing is called your snap code. So your snap code is your way of, it's almost like exchanging your business card, your Snap business card with someone else, because all they have to do is scan that picture and it automatically uploads them and adds them as a friend. So it's pretty common in Snapchat world to use snap codes, and I found myself when I'm out at the club, it's loud.
So like right now, if someone wanted to literally take a screenshot.
Yeah, if they take a screenshot of that picture, it's going to add our Snap
webinar.
Riches page.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. Basically, when you take the time to learn about Snapchat's features, it's very easy to communicate with everyone. And that's what Snapchat's about. It's about being able to reach out to your friends and do video and text messaging. And the more comfortable you get on Snapchat, there's all kind of ways to make your Snapchat better and more engaging, which ultimately, if you can do that, you're going to make more money.
Yeah, let me just say something real quick, because a lot of people think I'm 20 years old. I'm actually 35 years old. So when Trent introduced me to Snapchat, it was a little bit out of my comfort zone to make 10-second videos. Like I thought, well, how am I going to come up with a 10-second video that's interesting? And then what happens is like the first week that you make videos, they completely suck. And then they start to suck less, and then they suck less, and then they suck less, until the point where you're a Snapchat rock star. But you've got to get to that uncomfortable, phase where you're kind of stepping out your comfort zone and you're doing something that most of your other friends probably don't have the balls to do. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that will change, and once you get used to using it, it keeps getting easier and easier and easier.
So anyways, these are just screenshots of the settings menu and add to friends. Basically the reason why I wanted to show you this stuff is because one of the most important things when marketing is right there when it says contact me, put everyone, because if not, people who aren't your friends, they're not going to be able to message you. Okay, and also whenever you view your story, you need to change that to everyone as well, because if not, you're not going to be able to have people view your story that aren't your friends. So guys, a lot of people think content for Snapchat is difficult, and I found to just Snapchat's now like a part of my life. It's fun and it makes me money, which is really cool. So for example, this is just me in the grocery store, and DJ Khaled always says they don't want you to do this, they don't want you to do that. So a lot of the things that I do, I follow the big Snapchat influencers, and I kind of tie what they're doing in with what I'm doing. So this post is kind of funny because it's like they don't want you to eat king crab and filet.
Now Jay, is that case of beer? That's for other people too, not just you, right? You alky.
Yeah, no, that's for actually we were having a bunch of girls over. It wasn't just me. It was about 10 of them.
We're not condoning alcoholism because that would be inappropriate.
No, but at the end of the day, it's real life, So here's food that I've ate, places that I've gone, things that I've done, and in between these, I put marketing messages. But this is like a slideshow of real life stuff that I do, and people really like it. This is one of the pictures that I had where literally every single one of the things on that screen is just emojis. So once you take a picture, you can actually add emojis. We go through all this in detail in the course too, but you can add emojis, you can add stickers, you can add, in videos, you can make the emojis move and follow people, and so you can get really creative with some of the stuff you do. And there's a lot of artists out there that pride themselves in their Snapchat art, okay? So the one on the right, that's the example of a lens. So that was a flower lens that they had. And as you can see, these are all very, very unique pictures, okay? And what I do is I just save them and I share them on my other social media, so I get to use them more than once. This is just stuff I post on a daily. Who can't take a picture of the sky? The Tampa tag on the left, that's just me sliding left after I take a picture and putting the geo lenses up. This is one of the other lenses. This is the baby face lens. This is just us golfing. I mean, as you can see, these are just all random things that we're doing, and that's what it's really about.
And it's not. It doesn't. It's really the Snapchat application is so stupid simple that it makes it easy to make all these little emojis and fancy effects that you do. Once you learn how to do them, it's not totally idiot-proof. If you just go and sign up for a Snapchat account on your own, you have to like kind of navigate and figure out and read blogs and do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's why we figured out all the best stuff that works, and we actually split tested the engagement rate of different types of videos, and we took the best formula for what that is and put that in the full version of our SnapRiches course. So that's step 2. That's basically content.
Right.
Obviously, there's a lot more to learn about content, but
Right, but it's definitely step 2 because you got to start. You have to set up the account.
set up the account. You got to put content in there. Step 3, we got to get followers.
We got to get traffic, you know, and it's important to have good content so when the traffic gets there, they stay engaged. So after struggling, honestly, forever, I was on Snapchat for months and months and months, and I just looked at my views, and I'd be at like 40 views or 100 views. And so all this great content I was doing, nobody was seeing it, and it was just pissing me off. And so I've set on a mission to figure out how to get the traffic because, you know, I just was having the coolest, most creative snaps, and nobody was viewing them, you know. So I wanted more traffic. So I built Facebook ads, okay? I built Facebook ads to send people to my course. I also went to Facebook groups. Okay, I went to every Facebook group that has Snapchat in it, and I posted my codes, and I did a bunch of marketing to get people over to my Snapchat. Okay, I also downloaded an app called Ghost Codes. So for all you people that don't have money for shout outs, you can go download Ghost Codes right now, and you can start getting free followers immediately. Okay, this right here is what my Ghost Code looks like. All right, and I'll give you a little bit of training on Ghost Codes, how I got my kudos right there, 2.8K, 2,800 kudos, which puts me right at the top of the entrepreneurs category. So I have all these people, as you can see, 846 people downloaded my code and followed us off of Ghost Codes, okay, because we had high kudos. Well, how I got high kudos is I just went and I liked everybody's, I went and there's a feature at the top right where that settings is, right next to my profile on the top right. And I literally just followed all the new users. So anybody that was a new user, I followed them, and they followed me back, and it ended up blowing up my Snapchat as well.
So just so we're clear, I want to make sure everyone understands. So Jay, Ghost Codes is an application that people can use.
Yeah, they can find it in the App Store
Store. And this is a strategy for them to get free followers.
Yeah, it's absolutely free.
They get free followers, but to get, which is a little bit of free traffic above and beyond just your contacts on your cell phone, it's not quite as effective or as big as buying the shout out.
Well, yeah, I actually did the Ghost Codes and stuff first and was like getting my feet wet and testing it.
Right.
And then once I realized that it was working, then I did the Facebook ads and that was working, and then I found the...
So I guess the answer to your question is like when you start a Snapchat account, you're going to be able to add all your friends in your cell phone, and you'll do that, and you can send them your SnapRiches affiliate link, make a little bit of money.
Right. But that dries up fast.
But yeah, that dries up fast. You got to find fresh blood of new traffic and new engaged people following you. And the secret is what we're about to share with you. So
Exactly. So what I did is I found influencers. Okay. So here's a screenshot of an influencers page. And this is a big model. I break down the entire, what I did, what I sent, how I found her, the messages I used. Everything I did, I break down in the step 3 of the course on the inside. But here's the 1,000-foot overview of what I did. So I found an influencer, okay? I paid them to do what's called a shout out, all right? I used an app to make me a custom snap code, right? I put a picture of a hot girl in there, and lo and behold, the next day I wake up, I got 5,000 viewers. And I couldn't believe it. I was literally in shock, and I mean, my God, you guys remember that? That was only, what, a couple weeks ago?
I remember, like, when you were explaining me Snapchat, like, look at all these people viewing. I'm like, wait a minute, where's this actually coming from? And you're like, from here. And I'm like, how much did that cost you? And then he told me, and I couldn't believe that we could actually get traffic this cheap, knowing what I know about how expensive and hard it is to get traffic on other platforms.
Just to give you guys an idea, it cost me $500. But I'm used to paying in Facebook time, thousands and thousands of dollars because clicks are expensive and traffic's expensive. So when I realized that I could get 5,000 people for only $500, and then I could turn those people into sales and commission, it was life-changing for me. So what did I do? I bought another one. Guess what? My views went up to 10,000, okay? And as you can see, look, snapriches.com, that's us, right? And then guess what started happening? All this money just started coming in. Every single day, people started buying, viewing, participating. So now that I had good content and I had traffic, now all I had to do is give them offers, okay?
Got it, okay. So let's on to step 4. Let's talk about finding offers.
So obviously, number one offer you guys can promote is Snap Riches, and
we're going to talk to you about.
Yeah, we're going to tell you all about that. But ultimately, there's all kind of places that if you don't have a product or business, now granted, you could build it and blow up your Snapchat and sell your own stuff, your own product, your own brand.
But when you're starting out, building an actual product,
right? It's a lot of work, and it's really expensive. So there's all these people that have already done all the hard work for you, and all you literally have to do is send the traffic. So you can put good content, you can go buy shout outs, you can sign up for affiliate offers, okay? You can send that traffic to your affiliate link, and it turns into commissions, and it's a lot of money. And what I found is that I could buy shout outs and put up good content and put occasional links in there, and then I would be making back more money than what I was spending. So I was basically getting free shout outs, and I was able to build my brand up really, really big just by doing that.
Because after you buy the shout out and then sell the affiliate product, even if you break in and you don't make any money, you still have the following.
Right. I still had all the people that I can market to every single day, so it made sense.
Right.
So big brands are using, this is a guy named Sean Duras. He's a very well-known Snapchat influencer, and this is Taco Bell. Hired him to do the Captain Crunch Delights, the little offer they had when they came out with the Captain Crunch Delights, and just being funny and captivating their attention.
So if you really took this to the next level and built your following big consulting endorsement deals are there for the taking.
Oh yeah, they're there, and there's not very many people that are big influencers.
Yeah, we had a 19-year-old girl, and she was telling us that companies were sending her free makeup to promote. Endorse on their site.
People want Snapchat traffic high, and it's real. It's high on their importance list, and they don't know how to get it. So here's just some examples of other companies that are using discount codes in their offers and how they're using the market. We're going to get a little bit more into marketing here in a minute, but I just want to take a quick second and show you that big brands like Grubhub and Taco Bell, they're doing contests and giveaways, and they're getting people promoting on their Snapchat. So although it might be new to you, the big brands have caught on. I caught them doing it. I found out how to do it. It's all in the course how to do it. And so it's really easy once you understand the strategy behind it all.
Right. The most frequently asked question that we get, though, because that's like what we just told you was a lot. Oh, yeah, you just go and get an affiliate account and find an offer to promote, and you build a following. Or you go and you create your own product. The biggest question we get is when we tell people that is, yeah, but what if I don't have an actual real business or anything to promote or sell yet? And what we found is that the number one offer that's going to have the highest conversion out of any offer you're going to promote, especially on the front end when you don't really know what your brand is or what your business is yet. So if you're like just starting out, is just to promote Snapchat or Snap Riches, sorry. So this is just an example.
Yeah, let me talk about these slides for a second.
Sure.
So as I was doing the shout outs and as I was doing promoting on Snapchat, I realized because the video is only 10 seconds long, so the first one right there that says screenshot the next post to start learning how to make more money, I would put that picture up first to let people know the next shot they'd have to screenshot, and then on the next post, I would put a link or URL with what it had to do with. So here's a couple examples on how I started promoting Snapchat and Snap Riches, and it turned into a lot of money. We'll show you here in a second.
So this is basically the official sign-up JV blog that you get access to when you enroll as a member of Snap Riches.
And why that's important is because you can actually sell our product. Once you're a member and you get in the program, you can sell our product and make 50% commissions just by referring us leads. Instant pay through JVZoo.
Right. So once you enroll in the program, we show you where the JV blog is. You go there. You just enter your name and your email, and you click Get Affiliate Link, that's going to take you to a page that looks like this. You're going to click this link right here, and automatically, at the push of a button, you're going to get your affiliate link. And what that is that basically puts a special tracking cookie in your prospect's computer that basically tells our system that the sale came from you. So as soon as they buy, you get your 50% of the commission immediately sent to your PayPal account. Now, obviously, let me go back to that slide. You see how complicated the affiliate link is. It's like jvz3.com. It's like hieroglyphics, basically. You're not going to want to type that in, so you're going to want to come up with an easy-to-remember domain that you can advertise in your Snapchat account once you build your following. And the easiest way to do that is just to go to a site like GoDaddy. Think of an easy-to-remember domain.com.
Here's some of the ones that some of the other affiliates use, like Get Snap Riches, Learn Snap Riches, Make Snap Riches, Snapchat Makes Money,
Right. And
Snap to Riches.
A lot of those will probably get taken up soon. For example, like a domain that I own is leopardpill.com. What does that mean? It doesn't matter, but as long as the copy above it says Make Money on Snapchat, go to leopardpill.com, and I can have that redirect to my affiliate link, and it'll know that the sale came from me, so we know who to pay. So you go to GoDaddy, find an easy to remember domain. Don't worry about that now. Do this tomorrow after you've enrolled in Snap Riches. And as long as it's available, you just buy a domain for $12, and we show you how to set up a redirect so that domain redirects to your special tracking link so that you can just start blowing that up all over your Snapchat account and over your social media. So once you do that, that affiliate link is going to go to this page. And this is called the squeeze page. We tested 7 different versions of the squeeze page with all kinds of different colors and everything, and this one ended up converting the highest. So basically, this sends people through our sales process, and it sends us through an 11-day neuro-linguistic programming autoresponder.
Now, Nate, can you tell them what neuro-linguistic means? Because most of our people will not even understand what that word means.
Neuro-linguistic programming is an adjustment in your language patterns that you can use to become more persuasive. So when you drive people to the Snap Riches funnel, we do the rest of the work. We're basically going to email them every day and every day, and all day, until they decide to buy or unsubscribe. If they decide to unsubscribe, that's fine. We didn't want to be their friend anyways, okay? So we basically send them through this very calculated sales process where first they go to the high converting opt-in form. What were you going to say, Jay?
Well, I mean, I want you guys to remember, because, I mean, we're long-time internet marketers, so this is all stuff we made so you don't have to.
Right, you don't have to do any of this
So
stuff.
this is all your stuff you can use, and that's what you're buying, essentially, in the system, is access to our marketing tools.
Right, because this is going to pay for all your shout-outs. So on day 3, it goes to a mass market pre-sale video that pre-sells them on the concept. Then there's an 18-minute world-class sales video, that I wrote, that some of you may or may not have already watched. Then we go through different parts and show different clips of the sales process. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. We got Trent laying on a pool table. And eventually they'll get far enough in the sales process to the point where they will end up on the webinar presentation that you're watching right now if they haven't made a buying decision. So some people, it's interesting. Some of the more right-brained people, they go and just look at the site, watch the video, and then buy. But some people, they want to learn more about it. Is it a scam? What's going on? How does this actually work? So they'll take the time out of their day, just like you guys have right now, to give us 90 minutes of their time so we can go more thorough and more detailed.
Right, but just to be clear, you guys will never have to do a webinar. We're going to do all the webinars, all the training, all the selling. All you got to do is make stupid, simple 10-second videos of you with your friends and point them to your Snap Riches link. Everything else is done for you.
That's it. So step 6, rinse and repeat. So I want to make absolutely clear, make sure you guys understand this, okay? You're going to sign up for Snap Riches tonight on tonight's webinar and follow the 6 steps and buy shout-outs and build a huge Snapchat following and become internet famous. Then you're going to point that following to your Snap Riches tracking link when you get enrolled in our joint venture partner program, and you're going to make a 50% commission. The commission you make from selling Snap Riches, which we recommend selling that first because it's the easiest thing to sell on Snapchat, is going to pay you back for all your shout-outs plus profits, okay? But the huge following that you've built that now is on your Snapchat account, you still have. And now you can now sell them whatever you want, and you get to keep all the monies.
You could sell your own shout-outs. You could sell your own business. You could really do anything.
Right, other affiliate offers, which we're going to show you how to find, your business blog, social media following. So I've been pointing people to my blog, Motivated Misfits Only, because ultimately I don't really care about Snap Riches. I care about building a following so that I can sell a book. I want to be a New York Times bestseller. So I'm using the Snapchat strategy we're talking about to build my following to launch a book. That's what I'm doing it for. Okay, Trent's working on a clothing line that we're going to be launching in 3 months, and that he's pretty much, it's like his baby. He's taking over the whole thing, and you're going to hear more about it from us as you start to follow us and get to know us more. So there's different businesses that we have. You can do this. There are literally hundreds of ways to monetize Snapchat that we don't even have time to cover on this training. Because of the Snap Riches offer is so specific to Snapchat, this allows you to build your following essentially for nothing, aka free. You may even make money on the front end depending on how quality your traffic is. And remember, this of course only will work if you're enrolled in the joint venture partner program that you get to be a member of as part of the Snap Riches system. Anything to add to that, Jay?
Well, I mean, we also have a support group. We have a Facebook group. I'm in it to win it. So I'm here to help everybody. A lot of you guys have personally, reached out to me, and I don't mind spending time helping people set it up.
We don't make any money just like selling you a course and saying forget it. We realize that the majority of people that enroll in this program, build their following, are going to be joint venturing with us. So our success literally is your success.
Right.
I
got to build a bunch of leaders in
right,
order for this to work.
Right. If you guys aren't, like, if you guys have a specific question that maybe we didn't make clear in the course for some reason, that's no question. We will take care of that for you and make sure that you understand how this is done. Because once you get it, it's stupid simple. You literally push a button, make 10-second videos of you doing stupid stuff with your friends, and point them our way. That is it. Okay?
That was easy.
There's no technical knowledge. There's no websites to build. There's no autoresponders to set up. You don't have to do any of that. We don't show you how to do any of that because you don't need to do it. This system does all that for you. So I want you to imagine for a second, before we get into the Snap Riches system, it's like some of you guys complaining constantly, I've got this boss is breathing down my neck constantly. Imagine not having to deal with him anymore. Imagine not having to worry about money anymore. Right now times are tough. The economy, we don't know what's going to happen in the next 12 to 24 months, guys. This is a, kind of an time of uncertainty. So I want to imagine for a second not having to worry about, not having to becoming codependent on that, and understand how to live the life of an internet marketer, okay? Me and Trent, this is our life, okay? What do we do every morning, Trent?
We go to Starbucks.
We go to Starbucks. And like we were at first dragging Jay there, kicking and screaming because he didn't really get it. But now he's since joined the Starbucks club. And literally we get up every morning, we go to Starbucks, we reflect on what we're going to do that day, and we work from Starbucks. And we print money. Like, that's it.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. Maybe you don't want to go to Starbucks. Maybe that's not your crowd. I get it. You could literally sit by the beach and you can do things when you want, how you want. That is the life of an internet marketer. It's a lifestyle change. A lot of people think it's like some sort of pipe dream, but there are really people that literally do this, and we're one of them, and that's what we want to get you doing, okay, so that you're living the life of your dreams, okay? Or even with just a smartphone, most internet marketing businesses, you have to have a full-fledged laptop, desktop, computer to actually make money. The Snap Riches system, you can literally do with just your
we made sure that all the videos, all the training, all the squeeze pages, all the sales pages, everything is mobile optimized. So it'll work on iPads, Android, anything to do with Apple, and it automatically converts. So it's perfect for cell phones, and I work off my cell phone every day. So I don't even have I have an iPad and a cell phone. I don't use a computer.
Now, guys, this is the part where most people would probably pull some douchebag move and show you pictures of how cool they think they are, show you their house, show you their car, show you all these cool things. The problem is if we do that, because that is definitely a realistic possibility, if we do that, you'll get lazy and you won't actually do this because you're going to play the movie in your head of all the stuff that you're going to get when you enroll in Snap Riches, not the stuff that you're actually going to do. Okay, we want doers. We want people that are actually taking action now and enrolling in Snap Riches and actually doing stuff and generating cash for their business and for ours on a daily basis, day after day, week after week, month after month. This could be your reality. Like we said before, $144 on day one, $276 on day 2, $645 on day 3, $253 on day 4, $222.09 on day 5, $548.05 on day 6, $776 on day 7. This is just this past week, okay? $2,865.26 in just 1 week from a Snapchat account that we just started a month ago. Yeah, are you guys listening to this? Is this is this starting to sink in? This could literally be your reality. And that's why I wanted to introduce you to the SnapRiches system. Now, this is a 6-step, 1 module per step digital training course that you're going to get instant access to as soon as you enroll. Okay, so if you guys like what you hear, we're going to take some questions at the end, but if you like what you hear and you think you want to enroll and you want to be a member of the SnapRiches system, you get it. You know where the money comes from. You know how the money comes from. You know how the following works. Just go to snapriches.com/buy. If you go to snapriches.com, just the regular one without the buy, it's going to make you go through all these other steps.
Yeah, but see, that's actually the steps that you get to use in your own marketing business. Right. So you can check them out as well. Right. But for those you just want to buy,
snapriches.com/buy. It's going to take you to a site that looks like this. You're going to have to wait about 10 seconds for the $97 add to cart button to appear, and you're going to click that button. If you want to watch the video, that's an 18-minute presentation that kind of reiterates a lot of the same stuff that we already talked about. But if you just want to enroll right now and get access and start going to the training now and start making Snapchat videos tomorrow morning, then go to snapriches.com/buy. Click the add to cart button. It's going to take you to a checkout sign that looks like this. You enter your email where you want the course delivered to right here, and your PayPal email address email delivered here. If you guys have any questions or problems ordering, okay, and I'll put this on the screen, you can email us directly at info@motivatedmarketersonly.com. That's info@motivatedmarketersonly.com. But I would suggest just going there right now, snapriches.com and /buy, and enrolling right now and start doing this right now. Okay? This is what the training course is going to look like. And the first thing you're going to want to do is watch step 1, the getting started module. You can knock out all 6 modules right now, tonight, or you can take it slow and go through 1 module per day. It's completely up to you. You can go at everything at your own pace. If you have any questions, you can ask us questions in this private SnapRiches Facebook group that you're going to become a member of once you enroll automatically. Okay? We also have a fast action bonus, and this is only for the people that buy on tonight's webinar. This is not going to just the general public. Okay? Trent and I are going to be doing a free 90-minute training on how to make money just from going to Starbucks. Right, Trent?
Right.
It's this is something that we figured out that most people can do just from going to Starbucks. From sitting down at Starbucks, drinking your coffee or mochaccino or frappuccino, and literally talking to people. This has nothing to do with SnapRiches, by the way. Okay? This is a bonus training of something that me and Trent observed after visiting several Starbucks all over Tampa and throughout the United States, okay? Most people don't even know that you can actually do this. It's kind of mind-blowing, actually. And fast action bonus number 2, but I can only do this for the first 10 people that buy on tonight's call. You're going to get a free shout-out to our 12,000 Snapchat followers. Jay, why don't you talk about this fast action bonus?
Yeah, so these right here are custom codes that we found that convert better, okay? We've made several of them. We've tested tons. I literally buy shout-outs every single day. Okay, this is our account as of a couple days ago, so it's bigger than that now. It's over 12K now. We will give you a shout-out to get you going. We'll give you a free custom code. So for the first 10 people, I'll make you a custom code, and I'll shout you out of my account, and you'll start getting hundreds and hundreds of people. Look right there, 778 people screenshotted and added off of just one of my shout outs. So what would that do for your business? I mean, think about it. Okay, so if you want SnapRiches today, you're one of the first 10 people that get there. We're going to give you a free shout out. We're going to make you a custom code, and you'll be well on your way to getting your Snapchat money tonight.
All right. So here's just some testimonials that we got. Who are these? Who are these from?
These are just from our fans, man. These are just people that just messaged the page, and I just screenshotted it.
This is one of the only Snapchat accounts that I religiously follow and read every snap from the gold that SnapRiches provides you. The Snapchat image is irreplaceable. The tips, tricks, and the arts of using Snapchat to create huge amounts of wealth is what makes SnapRiches really unique. Some of the snaps are super entertaining along with being informative and useful. Kudos to Team SnapRiches. Here's one from Josh Keltis 8. Although, first I was like, WTF is this guy's problem? Another pyramid scheme to take money from poor, simple idiots. But then I started looking harder and paying more attention to this story, and I must say that I'm a believer in SnapRiches. Unlike Avon, Level, or any other business, SnapRiches offers the unique opportunities to make money and get thousands of followers by simply working smarter, not harder. Facebook's Instagram, and Twitter are all going to die, and you'll be left broke and lonely. Snapchat will always be here. Do you want to make money and become famous? SnapRiches is your way. Here's
Same guy.
Same guy. He said, how would I market SnapRiches? SnapRiches is the future of business marketing. It takes cutting-edge ideas and people bring them to social media site where authenticity is guaranteed and you know you're looking at real people. Snapchat gives you the chance to reach out to a global audience all from your phone and a 10-second video. SnapRiches helps you make money and gain followers while showing off your friends, your business, your crazy life. SnapRiches lets you be your own unique person, market with the system they've laid out for you. Only one word will describe the results: success. SnapRiches.com. It's that easy. Man, I love going to your account, watching the lifestyle you have. Wherever you go, what do you want to do? You have the life that I'm fighting for every day. I love coming into SnapRiches and seeing what you're getting into. Love looking at all the houses you show, and your house is amazing as well. Can't wait to keep watching your SnapRiches to see what else you get into. Nothing but love. Okay? Here's just some other testimonials from our
And you
Facebook
guys can
page.
read all these tests. There's literally 100+ of these on our page underneath. You guys can go through and read. These are all happy customers, man. People that got in, making money. They're loving what we're doing, okay? And they're really, happy to be a part of this. We love having people as entertaining and different and unique as everybody.
And guys, we just started this a month ago, by
Right.
the way. Okay?
And guys, these right here are the stats for the last 23 days, okay? We've only been doing this 23 days. $14,764.74, okay? And that's just through Snapchat. What would that do for your life? What would that do for your business? How could that help you and your family? If you really want to make money with Snapchat today, come join the team. You can use all these products and all these services that we're using with you guys in your own marketing, so that way we're the ones that are helping you really close the deals and make the money. All you're really doing is just bringing us leads. Okay, some days are better than others, but ultimately we're making money every single day. I wake up every single day with money, new sales. It's exciting. It puts me in the right state of mind to begin my day, and it really, it's only going to get bigger from here. So
Okay,
there's
so
real results.
Oh, by the way, we got sales coming in. I'd like to welcome Patrick Bivens, Nicole Welch, John Smith, Harriet Forning. I can't really.
Elton
read that.
Navarro,
Elton Navarro. Okay.
Line Drive Sports,
Okay, we've got 6. We've sold 6. We've got 4 spots left until the 10.
Mark
is taken.
Cartwright, Gian Rivera. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Looks like we got 2 spots left to get the fast action bonus and the free shout out. While we're waiting for those orders to come in, we're gonna go ahead and take some live questions. So I'm gonna go to the little toolbar, and if you guys just want to type in questions, we will answer them. Okay. Benjamin Pinto asks, what's the difference between clicks and views?
Well, that's in the JVZoo side of things. So clicks is people that have went to the squeeze page, and views is how many people have hit the button. That's more an advanced question, but you can reach out to me directly, and I'll be happy to help you on the affiliate side of things.
I think probably the easiest way to answer that would be like views are like views in your Snapchat account, but when you send them to an actual domain redirect, the percentage of those views that actually end up going to a domain redirect count as clicks. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. Okay, John Thomas is being a hater, stumbling, showing same old thing. Come on, guys, let's wrap up. It's not all about you, John. It's about the people at home, too. It's 90s. Okay, some people said that they've already enrolled in the course and need to get access to the course. You can just email us. Actually, if you have any problems getting access to the course or any problems ordering, you can email us directly at info@motivatedmarketersonly.com, and we'll get you completely taken.
And not to mention, guys, the problem you may be having is you need to go to my.smartmember.com to sign up. Once you get your link, you don't.
But you get that automatically emailed to you.
Yeah,
anyways.
it's all in there. So you probably went to the wrong place. But if you reach out to me directly, I'd be happy to help you.
Greggy Gogger says, what types of content have you seen the most success with? Probably.
Well, I like lifestyle content, food. I mean, really, people love food. They love to see what you eat, what you're doing, your family, your friends. Is it 97 for an affiliate?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, Elton says, is it 97 for an affiliate? If it's when you become an affiliate when you buy the course for $97. So you get the course and you're also enrolled into our joint venture partner program, also known as an affiliate. If you have any questions about that specifically, about how that works, you can email us at info@motivatedmarketersonly.com.
Will this work if I'm in Colombia?
Nathan Franco says, can I sign up later? Yes, you can sign up later, but you will only get the fast action bonuses of the Starbucks training and the free shout out for the first 10 people that order if you buy in tonight's call right now.
Hey, by the way, we just hit 10.
We said,
We just hit 10.
we
So
only have 10?
you want to give them 10 more?
Can we do 10 more? Okay, let's do 10 more. All right, we'll do 10 more. All right, 10 more. 10 more spots. You get a free shout out. We can't give this, like literally, we cannot give this bonus to everyone because if that was the case, we would literally be shouting
We'd
out.
be spamming our page
Yeah,
all
we
day,
can't
every
do
day.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so it says, can I do this in, let's see.
What I mean by this, okay, what types of pages, motivation, sports, fitness have you seen gain the most success?
Quote pages. Quote pages do well. The wealthy pages, there's a ton of pages that are like lifestyle related. Motivational pages work well. Sports pages work well. I had a guy who's doing real well with soccer and football pages where all he does is talk about sports. So that's pretty much.
If you want Snap Riches to be able to monetize right away, more motivational are going to be more likely to ROI. But if you have a specific thing that you're trying to sell, then that's going to be different. So I would probably start out with motivational starting out and go from there. How long will it take once getting views? Can we expect to see money coming in?
Well, you could literally make money even before getting views. You could just add the people in your phone and send them. I mean,
You just understand. It depends on whether they're friends or buyers. Not everyone wants to tell their friends about a Snap Riches course because they don't want to be one of those MLM people.
Well, guys, look, you can literally buy shout-outs, and within 3 days, you're going to be making money. It takes people, like I've done shout-outs a lot. I mean, you're going to get some the first day. You might make 1 or 2 sales. But people, they're just not action takers. They'll ponder around and think on things for 2 or 3 days. So the real answer is between 3 to 5 days from getting shout-outs is when you're going to be starting making money.
Yeah, most likely. Nathan Franco's asking for the email again. I don't know why, because it says it right on this course. info@motivatedmarketersonly.com. Go and buy the course now at snapriches.com/buy. Tyler Ellis says, can you help me set up affiliate link and all that? I'm still a bit confused with part of all this. We show you step by step. We make idiot-proof videos that even a 60-year-old man could do. Okay?
So thank you, Luke,
Right.
and Steven, and
Stephen Palms.
Steve Palms, Gorillas in the mix.
You guys are all getting the bonuses, the
Yeah.
transaction bonuses.
We got 5 left.
Some of you people that are still on the fence are like, I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. Well, you know what? Guys, this is something that we've already proved to you that this actually works. We've proven to you that we're going to give you all the tools to make this work because you know that your ulterior motive is in alignment with our ulterior motive. If we don't make you successful and basically get you using Snapchat with a big engaged following, you're not going to send us any leads. So we're not going to make any money. So it's in our best interest to ensure that you're successful. But part of that success is investing in yourself, which is just $97. Where can you start a business today for just $97? I don't know where you can.
To answer your question, yes, if you've already bought in before today and you send me over your Snap code, I'll get you on there. How do you tell if you're actually reaching real people or just bots from the Snap Ghost app? Are you It's not a Snap. It's not a bot app. It's real people that go and upload their stuff. Every single one of them is real. It's not an app.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ghost Codes app is real people that go and load their code up. And also, anybody who scans your code and adds you, it's all real. So none of them are going to be fake. There'll be zero. It's not like the Facebook shit you guys are used to.
Yeah, I'm sure like with Facebook and Twitter, when they've got like bots just following everyone, it's really hard to fake that and make any money with Snapchat because someone's got to be there actually making videos, or there's no reason to do it. So there's not as much like scammy stuff on Snapchat as there are on other social media platforms. Okay, Justin Zuniga says, I'm going to be the next golden boy on Snap Riches. We look forward to it, Justin. Okay, Mark Finney says, hey guys, Mark here. Just want to say thank you for Short Sales Riches, Nate. You and Chris, that's my old partner, were great. Still having much success. I would like to get involved in the Snapchat opportunity. I understand it's discipline, desire, and determination. I've already signed up about a week ago. Are we entitled to the Starbucks bonus? Mark, message me directly. We'll talk. Can I buy views from a website, or is it better to pay for a shout out? As soon as you guys enroll in snapriches.com/buy, there's going to be a quick start video that's going to explain to you how you can actually hire someone to broker all your shout outs for you so you don't have to actually talk to anyone. So more details on that once you've purchased. Tyler else is still confused. Tyler, I would recommend going to snapriches.com and enrolling in the program and start learning how to use the actual course. This was a crash course that breaks down the 6 steps. Start an account, put content in, get traffic, promote offers, rinse and repeat.
Tyler, here's the thing, man. Feel free to reach out to me on my Snapchat, Snap Riches. I'll help you figure it out, man.
If you guys have any problems, some people are having problems with PayPal. Douglas Tice, if you guys have any problems, you can email us at info@motivatedmarketersonly.com. We'll make sure you get access, so we don't want the shopping cart to be plotting on you, preventing you from buying. How does here's a good question from Benjamin Pinto. How does the shout-out payment work? So when you buy a shout-out from someone else, you just PayPal it to them?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Just PayPal.
Like I said, there's a Facebook group that I put all these examples up in the Facebook group. So,
Anil, our friend, says she's stuck on the checkout page. Guys, you have to have a PayPal email for this to work. Juan Carlos Juarez says, greetings from Mexico. Guys, you give me a lot of awesome ideas. Thanks. Benjamin Pinto says, never mind, I got it. Raul Munoz says, Jay, thanks for the ask earlier on the conversation we had earlier on Snapchat. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this works. We actually respond to our Snapchat.
And see, I spend 20 minutes on the phone talking to people. So that's the thing that's different. You're not going to buy something from somebody else and them actually be on the phone with you.
Some people.
You know what? And here's the thing. We might be taking so many orders, guys, where...
Yeah, so what if I don't have a credit card or any money to start off with? I'm just going to be the golden boy, but I'm just asking if I have a credit card. Guys, it's the year 2016. I'm just going to be honest. If you don't have a credit card, you need to go to a bank and get a debit card.
Not to mention,
I'm sorry.
Not to mention, hey, here's the thing, guys. So you can go to Walgreens or CVS and you can just get a PayPal reloadable card. And you're going to need to get a PayPal if you want to get money with, because we pay out PayPal. Whenever somebody buys through your link, it instant PayPals you. So you have to have a PayPal account. There's no way around that. The only way JV Zoo works is to have a PayPal account. So if you have a PayPal account, you can just go load up cash anywhere and it works.
Yeah, and a PayPal account is not like, you don't have to have like a business degree to have a PayPal account. You go to paypal.com and sign up for one.
And this is my email too. So Nate's email is the info@motivated marketers. If you guys just message me at snapriches@gmail.com, it goes right to my cell. So, there you go. You could send any questions or problems or anything straight to me too, because I'm the tech guy that's actually doing it. Guaranteed buying tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much, Nathan. Is there any more questions, guys?
Yeah, any more questions? Anything? Okay, Samuel says his order is stuck and has been pending for at least 3 minutes. Go ahead and email us at info@marketersonly.com. And after we get off the webinar...
Guys, we're probably taking so many orders right now. You guys are trying to buy. I mean, there's literally hundreds of people right now trying to buy.
We have 18. So far, we've got 18 orders have come. We have 2 spots left to get the fast action bonus. So for some reason, if you had like problems ordering or whatever, and your order wouldn't get through, we'll make sure we take care of it.
You know what? I tell you what. Anybody who orders in the next... Okay, so it's in the next hour, okay? In the next hour, we'll get it. So you guys are having problems?
Andreas Cardenas has a very good question. How quickly do commissions get paid once I make a sale?
Instantly.
Instantly. As soon as the sale goes through, the merchant provider that we've made an arrangement with automatically PayPals you your 50%. They divvy up all the money immediately.
So Douglas, your payment did go through.
Samuel Nixon is trying to get his order to go.
Perla, it went through. Marquise went through. Neville went through. Winstar went through. Kimberlyn, Kathleen. We got people signing up left and right.
If you guys have any problems ordering, if you send an email to that email, and even if we have to like call you back and get you on the phone to troubleshoot to make it happen, we will do that. We'll make it whatever we got to happen.
You guys got any more questions? We're here to help you guys. What else do you need? Still a lot of people on the line.
That was easy.
I'm just gonna play with the easy button.
I mean, that's fine. It is easy. Let's get paid. Okay, Elton, I'm down.
Okay, Justy said there's so many questions people have asked. Justy, if there's 2 more questions you have, go ahead and type them in again because we had so many come in that I had to blow through them. So sorry. Rogello Muno says, I'm ready to get this ball rolling. Let's get this money.
I'll do more waterfall talk tomorrow, guys.
More waterfall talk.
And look, any of you guys that have purchased, go ahead and send your snap codes over to snapriches@gmail.
Andrew Canardi says, interested in what you guys did before you started Snap Riches. That was actually covered at the beginning of the webinar.
No, but look, let me talk to him for a second because there's some things that you guys don't know about me either. Last year, I built a mastermind of 500 members, did almost $1 million selling training called the Millionaire Mentality Mastermind, and it's all about Facebook marketing. We did $10 million selling T-shirts on Facebook through Teespring, and basically realized that Facebook traffic is getting harder and harder and harder to make, and so I started to find other mediums. So my first hit was on eBay. Back in the day, I went on to do MySpace next, then Facebook. Started doing YouTube channels, blowing them up. So I've been in the social media marketing game for a while. Nathan was big in the short sale, information marketing, real estate stuff, and Trent's just been a badass his whole life. So, but he's a professional golfer, damn near now. All he does is play golf all day and makes money in the golf course. So that's pretty much what we do.
Here's a good question. Justice Gali says, is it safe to say the audience we're targeting is a younger one? I'm probably the oldest person on this webinar at 40. Am I out of the game? Can you discuss the general target demographics a bit? Justy, first of all, I'm 35, only about 5 years younger than you. But we've already had several 40 and 50 plus buyers of Snap Riches already. So I can tell you that a lot of people may be younger, but the older people.
So look, Trent Silver just had a great idea. He's got a fan page. Go to Facebook real quick and show him Trent's fan page. 233,000 people. So anybody who signs up tonight, we're going to do a group shout out to everybody, to his 250,000 people. Okay, that's just an added bonus that Trent threw in there. So not only will you get a shout out from our Snap Riches account with 12,000 Snap viewers, we also will put a Facebook post with your name in it to Trent's page.
Just like a thank you.
Like a thank you to everyone who signed up. So you'll definitely get a lot of people because, Trent's a celebrity. So people definitely follow. I mean, you see the blue check at the top right here. You can see it's a verified page. They only give those out to celebrities. So that's just an added bonus we're going to have.
Cool.
What does the average member make their first month with the program?
To be honest,
like between $400 and $1,000 a week.
That's assuming they actually do things. If you factor out the people that just buy the course and don't go through the information and don't do anything, then obviously those numbers would go down. But for the people that actually take that action and use it, $400 to $1,000 a week. Okay, so it's really all up to you. It depends on how much of a rock star you actually want to be. After all this is done, we'll be able to meet up with you all guys to thank you guys for what you did for us. We probably are going to be having live training seminars and stuff like that in the future. So if you're registered for this webinar, that means you're already subscribed to our email list. So there will be opportunities for that, of course. Is the course still just 6 videos? Well, there's 6 core modules, but as Snapchat changes, We keep adding bonus content.
Why don't we log into the course real quick and show them?
Yes, I don't know how to do that, but you know.
I do.
All right.
Let me show you guys what's in the course.
And this is the whole members area with all 6 steps.
So here's all 6 of the steps, okay?
Then we also
Here's a couple of the Rockstar interviews. So like I said, this course is only 2 weeks old. So what we're going to do is every week we're going to put out a Rockstar interview where we interview somebody that's doing big things and making money. And then we're also going to put out some tips and tricks. So I'm not just going to show you those for a second because I don't want to give them away to people that bought. But there's 3 tips and tricks right now, which is on top of the 6 trainings. Okay.
Plus, this training webinar that you're watching right now, it's being recorded. We are not going to release this to the general public, but this recording you're watching right now will be in the members area.
Right, and then here's the Facebook group. So as you guys can see, I mean, there's a lot of content in here. A lot of people posting their stuff. A lot of pictures we give you guys to use to market with. You know, every question's answered within just a couple of minutes. There's a lot of people going, you know, through this stuff, and we really pride ourselves in customer service. So I want you guys to know this is real, and we're here to help.
Let's see here. Yeah, someone's asking specific questions about how to get signed up as an affiliate. That'll be answered in the course. It's a little bit too complicated to answer.
Yeah, and I'm the affiliate manager, so just reach out to me directly.
How many followers do you need to start selling?
Like 1,000. 1,000 is the number.
Then you can start.
You could sell them for like $50. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a private training on JVZoo. I see a lot of JVZoo questions. Email address, my PayPal account is wrong.
Then you need.
Yeah, just send us a message. I mean, there's so many people on here right now, guys. We need to.
How many Snapchat followers did you have when you made your first Snap Riches sale? Not many at all. I think we.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I only had about 1,200 to 1,500 people on my page.
And Jay was making money on Snapchat before Snap Riches was even
Yeah.
existed, because he was selling other affiliate courses and consulting.
Yeah, I was
gigs.
selling my mastermind. Make $5-6 grand in a day selling my mastermind trainings and stuff.
So when Jay told me, "Hey, I'm selling this T-shirt consulting course for $1,000," I'm like, "How many?" You sold 10 of them at 10 grand. I'm like, "Okay."
Well, you got something. Let's make a
And like,
product.
that's not right. I'm like, that's not even a targeted offer for Snapchat. So we made it 100 times better when we created Snap Riches. All right, dude. All right, well, I think that pretty much sums it up. So, guys, at this point in the presentation, go to snapriches.com/buy. You basically have 3 options, okay? Option 1 is to do nothing. And if you do nothing, your life's not going to change at all. Option 2 is to take what you've learned on this webinar and try to figure it out all on your own. But there's a huge learning curve, and there's a lot of mistakes that we've made that you're not going to make. Or you could take option 3, which is just to enroll in the Snap Riches program, start going through the content, and ask us any questions you may have. We're going to get you taken care of, because you got to remember, our success is your success. So with that being said, that pretty much wraps up this webinar. We're going to go. Trent, are we going to go in the spot? Are we going to go in the jacuzzi tonight? Or are we going to go?
Hey, for all you guys having problems, snapriches@gmail.com. I'm here to help. I do this all day, every day. I know these guys are really busy playing around and stuff, but I'm here in the office every day to help you. This is my main business and job. So
By playing around, you mean like being on the golf course or in the hot tub or at Starbucks?
yeah, all the stuff you guys do every single day when I'm home working, that stuff.
Right, exactly. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So that's what we got. snapriches.com/buy, or email us at info@motivatedmarketersonly.com. Take care. Comb your hair. See ya.